pigs have officially flown 2 back-to-back top 10 lists. Or rather, just lists in general. And let's just go. Number 6. We are, of course, starting off with the worst El Toro Loco, the yellow El Toro Loco. Now, you might have seen this in my top 10 ugliest paint schemes, which it's not the yellow. It's just mostly, it just doesn't fit with this truck at all. I mean, I really do love the shade of yellow that they put on it. It's just for El Toro Loco reasons, I just don't like it. The purple flames, they look good. I like yellow and purple. They're my 2 favorite colors in the world. It would just make more sense for there to be a pink El Toro Loco. Since this was the girl El Toro Loco, it didn't make much sense for there to be a yellow El Toro Loco. Just why? Number 5. Well, this is kind of it with the bad El Toro Locos. It's not that it's just bad, I just kind of got tired of the plain old one. Nothing more to say here, I'm moving on. Number 4. At number 4, we have the one that started it all, Bulldozer. Now you may be saying, well, this doesn't count as an El Toro Loco, you blasphemous idiot. Well, here's to argue with your argument. This is the first body for the Bulldozer. It was driven by Guy Wood, Tom Mentz especially, and there was also Chuck Warner thrown in there. And maybe someone else, I just don't remember. I think it was Rob Neal, the eventual NWO. Oh, wait, I should not have said that. Anyway, if you notice, this was actually a sponsored truck for beef jerky. I get it. Anyway, it raced for a while until about 2004-ish, when it kind of just faded into obscurity. And then there was a slight nostalgia feel back in 2009, and then it was retired for good. It's safe to say so, because I hadn't raced in like 10 years. But it's still a pretty nice looking paint scheme. It's just kind of a little plain, if you ask me. Number 3. At number 3, we have the El Toro Loco Ice. Now, I really like the concept of it. It's kind of like something that this is what it should be if it was like a reverse type. It's tough to explain. Anyway, the reason it's number 3 is just because it kind of is just a little weird. But it's still a pretty cool looking paint scheme nonetheless, but I just think the next 2 are better looking. But still, you gotta put them credit. Like, this is kind of like another concept. Just like Dragon was put in the Ice series. Even though it doesn't make sense, it kind of gives you the idea of, hey, this is what it could possibly be. Number 2. At number 2, we have the very old, kind of in the middle type El Toro Loco, the maroon version. The reason I like this just because I just really do. It's kind of nostalgic for me, especially since I grew up in 2008, and that's when this truck was in its prime. And also, it's just a really badass looking truck. Kind of a brownish type color now that I'm really looking at it, but hey, the quality of this picture is pretty piss poor, so I'm not gonna judge it or anything. I really like it. It's kind of like the Dark Bull. And now that I said Dark Bull, you have a good feeling of what number 1 is on this list. Before we get to number 1, I thought I might throw a little honorable mention out here. That would be the Halloween El Toro Loco, released in 2017. Of course, I can't put a die-cast on here because this didn't exist in real life. Although it'd be really cool. I think it looks very similar to Bulldozer, although a lot of people really think that. Anyway, let's move on. And the number 1 El Toro Loco is this black El Toro Loco. Honestly, was this ever a surprise to you? You have to be really stupid if this was a genuine surprise to anyone, because a lot of people love the black El Toro Loco, and I am no other different one. I think it's really nice looking. I think it's the only one that really suits it. I think it suits it more than orange and yellow. Especially, it's the one that popped out of the 3, driven by Mark McDonald especially. I think they made a good choice, and I think they made a bad choice just to get rid of it. I mean, come on, you guys. Now, I ask you, what's another series of trucks that I can do, like Grey Digger and Max D, but don't comment Grey Digger and Max D, because I already did a video on those. So leave your comment down below, and asking me what series of trucks I can do for another top 10 list, and if I like it, I'll do it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please subscribe.